Hi guys, my name is Sochi and I'm gonna teach you guys how to make vegan albondigas. I would probably say this is the better of the imitation beefs. I know that it's kind of difficult for people right now as they're slowly transitioning to their vegetarian lifestyles. And this is called Beyond Beef. So the Beyond brand is pretty good. I like it a lot because it doesn't have any soy. And the protein in it is the pea protein, and pea protein tends to be pretty clean. And this is what the packaging looks like. So in here, I'm going to put 3 small purple potatoes because we want to add a little color. This is called chayote. It is kind of like a Mexican squash. And then I have zanahoria, and then I have tomatoes, and I have zucchini, and on this side I have my onions and my apio. This is gonna go in first, and then it goes in a couple different times. And then it comes out like that, like beef, and I'm gonna add a half a cup of white rice, and I'm gonna smash it together. So in traditional albondigas, some people put little pieces of the zanahoria inside or whatever, carrots. And they normally add an egg to keep the beef together. If you're not vegan and you're just vegetarian, I would recommend the egg. It makes it just a little stickier. The meatballs, they don't come apart as much. But if you're vegan, it tastes good without it. So I'm not gonna add an egg to be more inclusive. And in here, I have a half a teaspoon of black pepper. A ver, Alexia, zoom it in. A half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of red sea salt, a half a teaspoon of oregano, and a half a teaspoon of cumin. And I'm gonna pop that guy in here. And like I've said in all my other videos, como tú quieres. Remember, recipes are just whatever. So some people really like black pepper. I don't really care for it too much. Some people really like cumin. Actually, I pretty much like cumin. And then you're gonna mix it all up. And then you're gonna make little bolitas. Or little balls. And it's pretty good. It sticks together like that. And like I said, all depends on how you like your balls. Do you like big balls? Or do you like little tiny huevitos? See? These jokes are like never ending. I like medium-sized balls. And one package makes about 16 medium-sized huevitos. Okay, and then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of avocado oil into a hot pan. Let's see. And then I'm gonna add the cebolla and the apio. So this is 1/2 a white onion and 2 stalks of celery. Let's stir it in and let it cook for a few minutes. And so here are the 16 medium-sized bolitos, the little balls. And remember, you can always add more pepper or more salt. I've kind of noticed that the processed meats or meat substitutes have a tendency to have a lot of salt, and I don't normally add a lot of salt to my food. So I don't normally add very much salt to foods if I'm gonna use them like this. And I would recommend kind of staying away from packaged products in general. Try to use like lentils or quinoa or potatoes or vegetables to substitute any kind of meats. But these are really delicious, what I call like healthy junk food. It's better than animals that are gonna fucking destroy you and destroying the planet with, you know, their agriculture, the way we do it. But it's still not, I would say, the healthiest way, but a way better substitute to animal products for sure. I'm gonna add the albondigas in. And you don't actually have to let them brown like traditional ones. They cook really quickly, especially when you add in the water. So I normally just put them in like this, give them a chance to get some of the flavor of the onion. Kind of create some space for them. And then I add the water right away with the potatoes, because potatoes and carrots take a little bit longer to cook. I'll just kind of move them around, give them a chance to cook a little bit. Remember, they cook super fast. You don't have to leave them here very long. Now that it cooked here for 3 minutes, I'm going to add in my potatoes. Let's see. And my carrots. Zucchini cooks like in 7 minutes. Potatoes cook in about 20. So potatoes and carrots go in first. And I added about 8 cups of water. I like my albondigas super brothy. I like a lot of soupiness, so I add more water. You decide how much water you want to add, but I like a lot of water. And now I'm going to cover it with the lid, put it on medium heat, come back and check it in about 15 minutes, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients, cook it for 5 more, and then add cilantro, and then I'm done. Okay, and now I'm going to take off the lid, and I'm going to add the chayote. Whoops, I lost a few. The tomato, 1 Roma tomato. And the calabaza. And this is also where you're gonna taste the caldo. The caldo is like this water part of the soup. And see if you wanna add more salt or if you like it like that. Oh, it needs more salt, for sure. I'm going to cover it back up, and in 7 minutes, I'm gonna come back and add the cilantro. I'm going to add the cilantro and let it cook. And it should be ready in about 10 minutes. Good job, guys. Oh, are we starting? Okay, guys, so the soup's done. And you just want like 3 little bolitas. I accidentally put 4. And all the veggies inside. It's a big clump of cilantro. And there you go. Vegan albondigas.